So let's start with James. So James is asking the question, in your opinion, what are the biggest risks associated with pushing the boundaries of technology in industry, and how do you manage them?
Well, that risk is fairly easy to identify, and the risk is always in scaling them up.
Okay.
And making sure that it's absolutely ready for the mass market.
Right.
So, and this is very often the difference between a tech startup and a Siemens.
Yeah.
In our company, you imagine we're now connecting the Internet of Things with trains.
Sure.
Now, if you now have a cybersecurity breach, that is pretty serious stuff, because you've now lost the control of trains on tracks. And that is slightly different to having a cybersecurity issue that locks down some software for a period of time, which is incredibly awkward and difficult. So it's that scaling up and making sure that quality is right, the safety is right, making sure you can manufacture it in a very repeatable way. So it's that issue which is the big challenge with disruptive technologies.
Great. And do you ever think about the ethical risk as well?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
Because that's becoming quite a heated topic of innovation today and technology today. Not just the health and safety, but also the ethical part of the consideration.
Yeah, absolutely. Artificial intelligence is a classic. There are lots of discussions about how do we make sure we don't build bias into artificial intelligence. How do you make sure that diversity, all people's views from ethnic backgrounds, women, men, because if you get engineering companies who traditionally have been far more men than women, which is not great, you're going to build the wrong bias into artificial intelligence. Therefore, you're not making decisions what the average population would. So, and that's a real ethical issue.
So what you're saying is that it's vital to get a strong, diverse employment workforce to build the best products out there.
Well, we believe that generally. And by the way, we're the first to admit that we need to work harder. We work very hard at it, but we still don't have the right sort of gender diversity. We need to work much harder in terms of people from the LGBT community, and ethnic minorities, etc., etc. What we do fundamentally believe is when we get those diverse workforces, you do get better decisions.
Sure.
You certainly get decisions which are more ethical and checked, from many different angles. And quite frankly, you just create higher performing and higher innovative teams.